welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be doing my perfect imperfection tutorial. You know, it's just been a roller coaster with my skin, and I was just thinking, I said, it's really going to be fun if I can film kind of a makeup look or a makeup tutorial just to help people out there who don't have a perfect skin, people who have acne, dark spots, hyperpigmentation. Like as you all can see from my skin, it's not perfect at all. And I think we're going to start from the eyes because as you all can see, I already did my brows, and the next thing will be to go ahead and apply an eyeshadow primer, and I'm using Sigma eyeshadow base primer. And of course, this is not just for people who suffer from acne. You might be able to pick up one or two techniques or one or two tips and tricks with this video. So let's just start off with the eyes. So I think we're going to use my Morphe 350 palette for today's video. I want to go with some nice orange and burnt orange colors. I think I'm going to be playing with these shadows on this side of the palette, and I'm going to be using a blending brush, and this one is from E.Y.E.B.R.O.W Cosmetics. I'm just going to pick up the first eyeshadow, and this is going to act as our transitional shade. I'm using this shade right here. And when I'm applying especially my transitional shades, I like to take it easy, you know, apply a little, kind of build it up. I don't want a complicated eye look today, so I'm going to keep it as simple as possible. So I'm going to switch my brush to a smaller detailer brush, and this one is from E.Y.E.B.R.O.W Cosmetics. This is their 216 tapered blending. I probably would have to mix this shade with this one, these two. And with this one right here, I'm applying it right below the transitional shade we just applied. Just concentrate and blend it. So I'm going to be using this loose pigment right here, and this is from Myomakeup, and it has such a very nice colorful matte shade. So I'm just going to pick it up and then pack it right on my lid. I guess that's it for the eyes. Like, I just wanted to keep the eyes very, very simple, and I'm going to line with my Kokie Cosmetics Deepest Black Velvet Smooth Eyeliner. I'm going to apply wing liner, and I'm using Urban Decay Perversion Point Eye Pen Liner. And normally I just like to draw out a line by the side of my eyes, something like this, and then I like to draw it in, and then I go ahead and connect it with the rest of, I kind of follow a line and then connect it. Alright, so for mascara, I'm going to be using this new Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. And this just helps make my lashes really, really long and pronounced. I'm going to apply lashes, and I'm using my Salon Perfect 615. Alright, so I'm going to apply my primer. Okay, so when it comes to makeup, I like to get the eye out of the way and then focus on the skin, because the skin is my problem area, so I like to give it as much attention as possible. So if you have acne or dark spots, blemishes, hyperpigmentation, I would really, really advise you don't skip this step. Just look for a concealer or a foundation that is kind of dark in color, maybe a dark brown, and I like to pick up this shade right here, this one right here. This is my favorite shade from this palette. I use these two for my brows, but this right here is for my skin, and then use it to just apply on all the areas where I have dark spots, blemishes, acne. And I promise you, by the time you apply your foundation, everything will look so good. You're not going to see any dark spots or any blemishes peeking through your makeup. And then for foundation, I'm going to be using my E.Y.E.B.R.O.W Matte Foundation. This right here, whenever I want to go for a matte finish, this is the foundation I always reach for. So I'm going to be using it in the shade Cappuccino and Golden Bronze. I like to mix these two together. And for me, I always prefer my foundation to be a tad darker than lighter, because by the time I apply my concealer, you know, my highlight concealer, everything is going to blend. Then I'm going to add just maybe a pump or two of the lighter shade. And then to blend it out, I'm using Beauty Crush Cosmetics Round Buffer Foundation Brush. This is the huge foundation brush I always use. Like this, it don't do me no bad at all. Whenever I use it, it just perfectly blends up my foundation without any fine lines, without any creases. It just like whoop, blends it up. Because I have a problematic skin, like whenever I'm applying my foundation, I like to stick, or I don't like to buff, because when you buff, you're moving the foundation all over your face. So for concealer, I'm going to be using Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Espresso Honey. And I have this concealer, but I hardly ever use it because it's kind of always drying. Like whenever I use it, it's just so drying. So I use it once in a while, but I feel like I would like to use it today. So I'm just going to apply it under my eye. So I'm going to blend it in with my Beauty Crush Cosmetics sponge, and just gonna, and this sponge is damp, so it makes it so much easier, especially when you're blending it, especially when you're blending in a cream product. So I'm going to slightly contour with the espresso color. Just put it right here, and this just helps to kind of chisel and define the cheeks and your forehead, your chin. It just helps to also add color to the face. So I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer with Mercier translucent powder. Just going to apply it on all the areas where I highlighted. I'm going to be using L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. If you watch my channel, you know I love this powder a lot, and I'm going to be applying it with Beauty Crush Cosmetics 105 Face Powder Brush. For blush, I'm using e.l.f. Cosmetics Blush Palette, and I'm going to be picking this kind of, oh my gosh, I didn't bring my blush brush. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's kind of a very nice burgundy shade, and I'll pop it right on my cheeks. It's been such a long time I used my Luara palette, so I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is Gilded Honey. Alright, so last but not least, I'm going to apply lipstick, and I'm using Colourpop Mama liquid lipstick. And yeah, you guys, I believe that is all there is to this makeup look. Like, I wanted to show you guys how to achieve a flawless perfect makeup on an imperfect skin. Like if you have acne, if you have a problematic skin, you can still rock a flawless makeup. Yeah guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to hit that like button below, and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And till my next video, I will see you all very soon. Bye.